Here's how you can expand your listener base as a podcaster through collaboration. Now, stay with me on this one. I'm going to give you some solid tips. And before I dive into this, I just want to give you like a note that I'm giving general answers to these questions. And I'll be happy to kind of like provide you with more details or even go deeper into your podcast as a B2B. Again, these type of series and questions are like directed to B2B podcasters and companies that are like using podcasts as a solid marketing tool or a sales lead magnet, something around that. So if you're treating your podcast more like a hobby, this video is really not for you. Anyway, so let's get into collaboration. Collaboration are like the vines for podcasts. And if you want to attract a new audience, it is obvious that you will have to collaborate with more people from the industry. Let me give you an example. Again, I'm going to give you the marketing example because it's an easy and fast type of like an example. Let's say your podcast is about like marketing in general and you have like other podcasters that are like doing SEO type of podcasts and they talk about it all the time, right? So what you want to do is like dedicate some of these episodes to, invite some to your podcast or even be part of their podcast and introduce, like your areas of expertise, your services, your products, what you have going on. So their listeners will get introduced to what you're doing, right? And give them a call to action. For example, I'm on your podcast and I'm like, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm also doing this beautiful thing as well. And I have like a larger community. So if anyone is interested in learning and like, or learning about marketing in general, feel free to join like the link below. I'm going to, head it to this host. Let's say the host name is John. I'm going to like give it to John and he's going to put it in the description for you guys. So it's easy, as you can see, that I'm providing easy access to people and where they can find me. I'm giving them how and where they can get the help. And I'm being like generous in terms of like what kind of content and value I'm providing this guest. So collaborating is actually a great deal when it comes up to, like building your B2B podcast and, taking actions on a daily basis toward like connecting with other podcasters from the same industry or even like from an industry that you can help them solve a problem with the solutions you provide, right? So that can be also another way of like attracting clients, which is as a guessing way. And I can talk about this later on, but in general, that's what I have on top of my head. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and put your comments down below, share it with your friends, and see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.